So I thought I'd break up my readings with the notes from the last chapter or my thoughts. And that way, if you didn't want to hear me read, you could, and you were reading along or were interested, you could just listen to the extras, kind of like a book club, a virtual book club. So yeah, it was great to be able to read chapter 1 and then kind of think about it and marinate on it afterwards, after I'd read it out loud. And I love E.M. Forster's style and sort of beautiful descriptions. And the first chapter about the landscape is wonderful, and I hope I did it justice reading it. But my favorite quote is about the sky. The sky settles everything, not only climates and seasons, but when the earth shall be beautiful. And I saw our sky was really beautiful this morning, and that quote just really hit me as a truth. And it made me realize as well that as well as being a humanist, E.M. Forster is quite a naturalist in his own way, and setting up nature to be like a religion in itself. And I forgot to mention that I jumped right into chapter 1 without acknowledging that the book is in 3 parts. Part 1 is the mosque, part 2 is the caves, and part 3 is the temple. So setting up these settings as being important to the point of view, and also obviously religiously different. The mosque and the temple are 2 different religions, but maybe the caves is this naturalist religion of nature. And the sky quote from a passage to India from chapter 1 reminded me of the quote from A Room with a View, where George is saying that his father says that there's only one perfect view, the view of the sky straight over our heads, and that all other views on earth are but bungled copies of it. So I love that quote. And of course that's in the movie as well. But and Ruth Proyer Javala does a beautiful job translating this book into a movie. But that's for another discussion. So one more thing I wanted to say was, when I decided to start reading out loud, and I had first wanted to read To Kill a Mockingbird, because I realized that a lot of kids aren't getting to read it because it's a banned book in a lot of places. And I just loved that book so much when I read it as a kid, and it's just a shame that I think it's not being taught to some people. So, but what was interesting. So I wasn't able to read that because of copyright purposes. But that this book that I'd already started reading and decided to read instead has very similar themes of racial prejudice, social injustice, struggles for understanding and connection between different cultures, and power dynamics and things like that. So so this will have to be a substitution for To Kill a Mockingbird. And please don't go banning this book. Thank you. That's my public service announcement for the day. Thank you.